Welcome to the craft room. Glitter in the air. Rhinestone shining bright. Creativity everywhere. Yeah. From cricut to bling, she's showing how to make it glow. Teaching and inspiring, helping creativity flow. Laugh a little, learn a lot. Make it beautiful with what you got. No pressure, no stress, just let it go. And watch your ideas begin to glow. Crafting with Delonda. Yeah, we shining every day. Glitter, bling, and rhinestones. Let's create our way. Don't worry about it. Yeah, let your creativity flow. Perfection is overrated. Just enjoy what you know. She got the vinyl sparkles. This is all the tools to create. Turning simple little projects into something really great. From the craft room to YouTube, she inspires every day. Helping people learn with joy and find their own creative way. Yeah, laugh a little, learn a lot. Make it beautiful with what you got. No pressure, no stress, just let it go. And watch your ideas begin to glow. Crafting with Delonda. Yeah, yeah. We're shining every day. Glitter, bling, and rhinestones. Let's create our way. Don't worry about it. Let your creativity flow. Perfection is overrated. Just enjoy what you know. With Delonda. Crafting with Delonda. Crafting with Delonda. Don't worry about it. Ooh, perfection is overrated.
Hey everybody. Hey everybody. He's gonna come up here in a minute. This is our goal. Here he comes. Here he comes. Nope. 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 You want to say hi to the people? You're like, I sure do. Come on. Come on. Say hi to the people. Hey. Hey, Valerie. Governor and First Lady Rosie. Oh, thank you. Hey, Aunt Wanda and Valerie. Kristen, Carolyn. Hey. Hey, Jen. Janice. Are you being good today? Are you being good today or no? Tell the people. Raise your hand if you've been bad. Raise your hand if you don't listen. Raise your hand if you howl at nothing. See, he's raising his hand. I didn't make him do that. He raised his hand. I didn't make him do that. How y'all doing? How are y'all doing this fine Wednesday? Move back. They don't come in yet. I ordered them that day. This is fake news right here. Fake news, okay? If we're in our fake news era, that's it. Okay? Fake news era. They don't come in yet. They said they won't be here until June 18th. When is June 18th? Today is June 10th. Maybe they might be here before then, but she said June 18th. So we'll see. That's not true. It's not true. But thank y'all for being here. This is our goal. To learn how to make 2 personalized wedding anniversary gifts with Romeo. And I want to show y'all some other gifts. And I also want to, y'all, I kind of went down memory lane a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of a story time. So, and since we are, I want to remind the people about this. Okay. I need to get this. It's laminated. I need to get this laminated. Okay. Because we do hello and welcome, hi to Milo, review the goal. We've done all of that. He's jumping on me right now. I'm being bullied by a dog. Housekeeping, disclaimers, and reminders. There might be singing. There might be dancing. There might be off-task chatter. Okay, I might talk to y'all about something that has nothing to do with crafts, right? Because that's a part of this. But rest assured that we are going to go from here all the way to here. We're going to get here because I have an obsessive personality. So there's that. Okay, that's something I learned about myself during my crafting journey. I told Peter about that. I said, Peter, I have an obsessive maybe disorder. He said, duh. I said, you knew that already? He said, yes. Isn't that something? All right. But thank y'all so much for being here. You want to say hi again, and then you're going to go downstairs. Go on. What else you want to tell me? You fell asleep while Madison was rubbing your belly, and it made you fall asleep? Tell me. Yeah, it made you fall asleep and go outside. That's your teeth. You showing them the teeth? T-E-E-F. Yes, teeth. T-E-E-F. Okay. He does. I didn't realize that about myself, but I should have. My obsessive, maybe it might be a disorder, but I think it's also good. I cannot start something and not finish it. That's my obsession. Like if I start something, I have to finish it. I have to. I cannot just like leave it. I have to finish it. So that's why checklists work well for me. Because if I make a checklist, I have to, when I check it off the list, baby, I'm doing great. Okay. Once I check that first thing off the list, it's a wrap. I just feel so good about myself. Okay. So yeah. Hey y'all. Thank y'all for being here. I was thinking before I went live that I was like, man, there are people who join me like every week faithfully. And y'all come because I'm live, and I appreciate that. So if I never told you thank you before, thank you. Listen, Marlene. But thank y'all for that. A few things I want to just let y'all know about. If you're in my Facebook group, you know this already, but there are a lot of companies that will be giving away things for the 200K celebration, but we are way far away. We're very far away, but I wanted to start asking early so that I could have those things in place. And life has been I'm sorry, Jen. I want to just have the things in place. So, once I get people to have their word, then your word is your bond. So I just wanted to have everything in place. So Siser is doing a really good giveaway. Like, listen, when I talked to Patrick, I was standing up. I was standing right here because I was doing my thing, right? And when he told me what they were planning, I was like, Patrick, I gotta sit down, and I'm about to say some cuss words. I'm like, I'm gonna have to sit down. Okay. I had to sit down because like, what did you say? So they're doing real like big. And they're even going to, he said he's going to reach out to the owners at Atlanta Vinyl to kind of go in together because they wanted to get a gift card from Atlanta Vinyl to give to you guys. Atlanta Vinyl said they will not be outdone. And they were already giving away a Romeo, right? They were already giving away a Romeo, which is like, you can't even beat that, right? And they were giving away gift cards, and HTV Ron, they always do it big. We Create they already committed to giving away machines. And who else? Houston Acrylic is, they're doing a giveaway. They're giving away, I think it's $200. Is it $200 in gift cards? $200 worth of gift cards. Glassboard Studios is giving away $100. I reached out to Hoop Master, right? And they're giving away an 8x9 mighty hoop with a free backing holder with free shipping. And you know mighty hoops cost $150, right? You do know that, right? So that's good. And then I also reached out to Candle Thread. I haven't heard back from them yet. So really, they're the only ones I'm waiting to hear back from. Any company that I'm waiting to hear from, I mean, any company that I have worked with previously, that's who I'm waiting to hear back from. So I'm very, very excited about it. And I also want to say this, and in YouTube, if you listen and turn your hearing aid up, because I want you to hear what I gotta say. In the numbers, like the official numbers, like behind the scenes numbers that y'all don't see, right? Because when you look at my page, you see 199 and you think it's any day now it's gonna be at 200, right? It's got to go 199.01, 199.02, like it's got to go all the way up, right, by ones. What I have noticed, and this is just my opinion, is that once you get to like 199, 100, right? Like once you get to that, it won't stay there. It's almost like YouTube is like, is that 100 real? I'm going to put her back to 199.98 because there might be two bots, right? So I don't know that, but that's kind of like what happens. So every time you reach a like in the 100s milestone, it'll like bump you back and then take you back forward. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But I also want to say this. I'm rambling. We're going to get to the thing, but let me ramble. Can I ramble? Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I, let me finish rambling about this and then we're going to get into things. I want to show y'all some things. Can I ramble? Can I ramble right quick? I did not reach out to Go To Craft. Because I haven't worked with them in I think it's been over a year. And really, I think Go To Craft is probably done with me, right? I got everything I could get out of Go To Craft. But I know that y'all have great intentions in trying to get people to subscribe. But really, if I have a lot of subscribers and not a lot of viewers, that's not good, right? So if you have people who are crafters, like if you have friends who are crafters who will watch, yes, tell them about the channel. But if it's just your cat and they have an iPad, they don't need to subscribe unless they're going to watch. Like my cat is diligent. Okay. My cat watches. Okay. And if your cat does watch, get your cat another device because it got two paws and they can be watching from both devices. Okay. So let's be clear about that. But if your cat is not watching, but they have a channel and they, that doesn't help me. Okay. I don't want subscribers just to have numbers. I want it to be authentic, real people who are going to watch and interact and do the things. I want it to be, real people, right? Because just having subscribers with no views, that's not a flex. That's not a flex. That's not a flex. That's not a flex, right? Because really, every time I put out a video, I really should have 199,000 views if we're keeping it real. Okay? If we're keeping it real, if y'all are really doing the things, if I have 199,000 subscribers, if everybody watched one time, I will really have 199,000 views. If we're keeping it real. Okay? You doing cricket? What? Cricket? Okay. Okay, Sean, I know you do. I sometimes I can see the views and I'm like, I know that's Sean. Sean done watched it 72 times and it'll be 83 views. Okay, 72 of them is Sean. Okay, so I appreciate that. But okay, y'all got it. Y'all clear about that? Okay, because the views is what helped me. It's not subscribers. Subscribers is good. I mean, is subscribers. It's not good if somebody's subscribing and they're not watching. Okay. All right. Okay, so I got that out of the way. I also want to show y'all y'all know I had 2 templates that came out this week. If you bought them together, you got a 10% discount. If you bought them individually, you didn't. But I want to show them to you in case y'all missed it. Because I thought they were really cute. I sure did think they were cute. I made one for Juneteenth, like this. I thought this one was really, really cute. Thought that was really cute. Now, this is not the first version. This is the second version because the first version didn't have this, like the details in the butterfly. It didn't have the details, but I went back and I changed it. And I like this version better. I think this one is really pretty. I really do. I like this one a lot. I am going to try it on white. Just haven't tried it on white yet. And then I also made this one. I did make this in 2 versions. This, I brushed this one in early this morning. I don't know if y'all can see it really good. I like that. That's azure. I like this, but I also made 2 versions of this. This one also has grace in stripes. I had Jess to test this one out for me, and she really did the file some justice. I really like this. This is snow. The first time I brushed this in, I used neon white AB, and I didn't love it. Okay. Thank you. Okay. You did. I liked the first butterfly. I didn't love the first butterfly. Thank you. I don't think it'll let you do it, Diane. I don't think it'll let you do it because the discount is like, it said it on the Etsy shop. It won't let you do it. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't really know how that works. But you should have a discount for coming back. Like I don't know how it all works. I don't remember. Diane, don't make me lie. Okay. All right. So I said that. What else? Oh. I did put out a reel this morning that demonstrated how I brushed this in all on one template. I did it all at one time. So if you do this one, you can cut this and get it all on one and just brush it piece at a time. Yeah, like a loyalty discount or something like that. These blue stones are azure. Azure. The first time I used sapphire, I think, or I don't remember what I used. Okay. Butterfly in membership. What butterfly in membership? What are you talking about, Fern? Thank you, Coria. I think I know what you're talking about, Fern. When when you bought the first one on Etsy, it was the one that did not have the detail. It was the one that was just plain at the top. And what I did, Fern, and I emailed you. What I did was, for everybody who had already purchased this template, because at first it was just one template in the file. What I did was, after I made this, in Etsy, if you add something additional to a listing, it won't show people who've already purchased it. So what I did was I added this to the listing, and then everybody who had already purchased it, I emailed you separately to give you the link to this one. Does that make sense? So you probably got an email from me, Fern. You did get an email from me. I emailed everybody separately who purchased it before this one was already included. Okay. All right. Yeah, Sean, I saw that you got it. Anybody who purchased it beforehand, I emailed you. Whatever email is in your Etsy shop, whatever, like under your purchase, I emailed you to say, hey, I added this new file. That's what you got. That's what that was. It wasn't, it was just an additional, it was just in addition to what you already bought. Okay. All right. So y'all, let's get to the things. Now we are going to, you can, Angelia. We are going to get to making some things. Now, some of y'all remember when I made this in Cricut Design Space. Y'all remember when, hey, Victoria's Crafts and Creation. Yes, Diane, if you purchased it today, it had 2 files. But if you purchased it when I first put it out, it only had 1 file. But now it does have 2. So I made this in Cricut Design Space, right? And one of the things that I told you was that, you know, it's kind of easy in Cricut Design Space because you can just find a calendar. Well, today we're using Leonardo Design Studio, and it doesn't have a calendar. So I'm going to show you the steps to make this in Leonardo Design Studio. Now this, I'm going to need y'all to have your hearing aids up. Y'all got your hearing aids up? You got your hearing aids turned up? You got your hearing aids turned up? Okay. Now, in Leonardo Design Studio, there are additional steps. Okay. Peter and I are going to a wedding this Saturday, and I'm making one of these for the couple. But since it's Romeo Wednesday, right? I'm going to be doing it, showing you how to do it here. There is no, get back, Marlo. There is no calendar template in Leonardo. So I'm going to show you the steps that I use to download a calendar, and we'll go through it step by step. Now it is multiple steps, but I don't think it's hard. This is just my opinion. Okay. Now I'm going to be using Microsoft Word. You can use Google Docs if you want to. The only reason I am choosing not to use Google Docs is because I'm not really familiar with Google Docs. Okay, I'm not really familiar with it like that. So to me, it's easier for me to work in Microsoft Word. So I want to show you the things. All right. You haven't seen it? I made a January. Yeah, you said life has been life. And so, you know, the slates come with the, you know, they come with the little stand or whatever. So I made one of these for the couple whose wedding we just attended. Now, the reason why I think you're really going to like this is because the website that I want to show you, you can open a calendar from any year. Because I know there are a lot of people who've been married 20 years, 30 years, right? And there's no calendar, right? There's no template. So I'm going to show you this website that you can pretty much find any calendar, any year. Okay. So, all right, let's go to the first thing. So if you're taking notes, the first thing you're going to do is go to this website called, let me pull it up, and you'll have to, let me see. Calendarpedia. Calendarpedia.com. All right, let me share my screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about. 15 years? Okay. That's awesome. All right. This is it right here. So it's called calendarpedia.com, like this. Just like the word calendar and pedia. Calendarpedia.com. So if you're taking notes, all unbiased, I keep all of my printers connected with the I'll show you what I use. I keep every single printer connected to my computer directly because with the USB, because I don't want my print to stop in the middle. You know, you get a more stable connection with the USB. This right here, I don't know if you can see it. Okay. All right. So this couple is getting married in June, right? June 2026. But let's just say I was looking for a calendar for our wedding or for our anniversary, right? I can come up here and I can type in July 2017. Right. And it's going to show me the options that I have for July 2017. So July 2017, I have 6 printable PDF templates, and all of these templates can be edited. Okay. All of these can be edited. So no, if the numbers are in red, you can change them to black. If they're in blue, you can change. Like, I love this so much. You have a lot of different options, right? You can print them in Word. You can have them with the holidays. You can have them in an Excel format. You have a lot of different options. Okay. All right. So let's look at July 2017. Even though I'm not making anything, I just want to show you how to use this website. Okay. So scroll down. It tells you like different ways you can use it. I did not read all of this stuff. Right. Normally, I'm looking for a monthly calendar, right? Because especially if it's for our anniversary, I'm looking for the calendar by the month. So, July, I'm looking for July. Let's see what else they have. All right. So here's July 2017. I can download this one with these highlights at the top. I don't like that one. I kind of like this one. If I were to use this one, I would, edit it so the weekends are not red and blue. I want all the numbers to be black. I don't like this one because I don't want the squares. I don't want these rainbow. I don't want any colors. I don't none of that, right? I don't see any of them that, that I love. So out of all of these that I'm looking at, the one that really stands out the most to me, or the one that I like, will probably be, let me see, probably be this one. And then I would just take those, I would take the squares off. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I think that one is fine. Now, also, because I'm using Leonardo Design Studio, when I choose to download, I'm going to download my calendar into Microsoft Word. I feel like I should be writing this down. Okay, how did I find the calendar? I just, up here at the top, there's a little, see this right here, this magnifying glass. You would just type in the month and the year. Type in the month and the year up here. See what I'm saying right here? This magnifying glass. Hey, Faye. Okay, am I going too fast? Am I going too fast? I know my chat is like, there's a delay. Am I going too fast? Y'all let me know. Okay. All right. So whatever your month and year is, you would type it in there. Now for this couple, their wedding is Saturday, right? So I'm going to be looking for June 2026, right? And so here it is. I'm looking June 2026, and I can click on the options and then scroll down and see what options they have. So here's template number 1. I don't want that one because it has the colors. I don't want that one. This one is kind of okay. This is exactly what I want. I want it clean. I want a clean design without the squares. I like this one, right? So right now in my mind, I'm looking at template number 3 as one that I would probably go with, right? Okay, so I'm gonna keep looking. But remember, I also don't want a PDF. I do not want a PDF file because I want to bring it into Microsoft Word and I want to edit it. Okay, so I want to find a Microsoft Word calendar because I want to edit it in Microsoft Word. Okay, All right, so I'm scrolling down. These are all PDFs, right? PDFs. Okay, let's look for Word. Okay, so Word format, 12 free templates for June. Microsoft Word. Let's see. Okay, number 1, number 3. I like number 3. I also like number 8. The reason why I like number 8 is because it's in portrait mode. Thank you, Unbiased. I like number 8 because it's in portrait mode. Okay. I like number 8 because it's in portrait mode. Okay. What are you lost? What part are you lost on, Fern? What part are you lost on? What part? Mm-hmm. Okay, what month and year are you looking for, Fern? Hey, E. What month and year are you looking for? He can hear the people outside. February 2010. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the website. The website, calendarpedia.com. Unbiased gave us that website, calendarpedia.com. That's the name of the website. So go to the website first. Okay. And then once you get to the website, I'm gonna use February 2010 as my month and year. Okay. I'm gonna open a new page. Oh my Lord, hush. All right, so you see where I am? Calendar. I'm just on a Google page, right? A Google. I'm on an open page, right? So I'm going to calendarpedia.com. Calendarpedia.com, right? And when it comes up, do you see where I am, Fern? Are you watching from a you got a flip phone? What you got? What kind of phone you got, Fern? You might need to be bigger. See this magnifying glass? Fern, is giving your phone is little, okay? It's giving that your phone is teeny tiny. It's giving time for an update. It's giving go to the TV. Fern, what size is your phone? Call T-Mobile. Zoom in, Fern. Get yourself a magnifying glass. Look, I got this from the Dollar Tree. Get you one of these. Okay, so once you get to the website, I got to speed it up a little bit, Fern. Okay, hey, Renee. I'm going to speed it up a little bit, okay? You're going to be able to catch up and do like Sean. Watch the video 72 times. You and your cat that has a login. What's your cat's name? Fluffy. That's my cat, Fluffy. My cat has an iPad. You and your cat just be watching, okay? Watch both of y'all, be the two of y'all together, right? So you go right here to the magnifying glass, and then you would just type in what you say, February 2010, right? There it is. See the results? Let me see if I can make this bigger, Fern, because it's giving, the glasses ain't come in yet. Okay, look, see results for February 2010 on Calendarpedia. I went to this magnifying glass. I typed in February 2010. I think that's what she said, February 2010. Is that what she said? February 2010. Y'all know my memory is trash. Okay, my memory should have went out on Tuesday with the trash. There it is. Okay, February 2010, right? So I typed that in, and it's just going to give me some options. So I can choose to look for with the holidays. I don't want it with the holidays, right? I don't really care for that. I can just see what they have. I can scroll down, right? I'm looking. I can just scroll down and find the one that I want. So let's see. Weekly, monthly, quarterly. February 2010. Okay. So I will have to scroll down and find the one I'm looking for. Okay. And I think they probably just have made changes to this. Now, this is a little bit too big for my liking, but you know what I'm saying? All right. They got 2036. They got everything. That's so good. Okay. So, but I'm going back to June 2026. Okay. So I'm scrolling down and I'm looking for Microsoft Word calendar templates. And I'm going to scroll down. I don't click this. This says advertisement, so I don't even click this. I'm not going to click this. You can see right there, it says advertisement. Don't click that. Scroll down and then just keep looking and see what options they have. So remember, I think last time I said I wanted, oh, this is a whole different view. Hold on, let me go back. Monthly. Okay, so I want the monthly calendar in Microsoft Word. I'm scrolling down and let's see what they have. I think I chose template number 8, and I said I chose template 8 because it was in more of a portrait mode like this. So that's the one I want to go with. So here's template number 8. And once you find the one you like, download that one. So I'm going to click right here to download template 8. And on my computer, I don't know if you can see it, but in the top right corner, it shows June 26, template 8. So I'm going to click that and I'm going to open it up. Okay, so here, I don't know, you can't see that. Let me share this page instead. Share screen. Right here. Okay, so I'm in Microsoft Word, and when it comes in, it's going to say, well, I don't know what yours will say, but mine says it's in protected view, right? So I have to click on this option right here to enable editing. So I'm going to enable the editing. Now, I'm going to stop sharing for a second, but y'all can see that this calendar, it has the, Sundays in red. It has the Saturdays in blue. The 19th is in red because that's a holiday. And then it has the year and it has the month. You can decide what you want to do with this part right here. But let's take a look at my slate to see what I personalized. I want to stop sharing so you can look at mine. Okay, so here's mine, right? And mine is very similar to that, right? Except I forgot to put the days of the week on mine. I forgot. And I didn't even realize it until it was already done. By then it was too late. But anyway, I'm not going to forget to do it on theirs. And some of y'all said you liked it like this. Some of y'all said, I still like it without the days of the week. Because I don't know if you noticed, but mine doesn't have the days of the week. But it doesn't have squares. I didn't have any holidays, singled out or anything like that. But you can tell that I changed the font for the month and the year. And I also added our names at the bottom. Okay. All right. Let me see what y'all are saying. Okay. 1986. I don't know. You don't think I need them, Kristen? Y'all don't think so? Do y'all think I don't for theirs? You don't think I should put the days of the week? Yay. What do y'all think? I did it on Jalen and Jonathan's. I added the days of the week. I thought I did. but on mine I didn't. But anyway, we'll look at it and see. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in and see. I'll try to remember to go back to look for 1986. But let's keep going because we got a lot to do. Okay. All right, so I'm going back to Microsoft Word. And like I said, you can do this with Google Docs if you're comfortable with Google Docs. I don't use it enough to know how to edit fast, and I'm like searching for stuff, so I'm just not good at it. All right, so what I did in here is I just selected like all of this right here, and I knew I wanted all the numbers to be black. So, you know, I came up here and changed all the colors to black. I wanted this to be black. I didn't need this to say Juneteenth. I deleted that. And then all of this right here, I wanted all of this to be black. And then I also didn't need this. I didn't need any of this because I knew I wanted to change the font. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. Take good care. I hope everything works out. Okay. So I can save this like this now. I can select this and I can copy it and I can bring this into Leonardo Design Studio. Okay. Or I can take the days of the week out, but let me just do it like this. Let me see. What I did earlier was I used the snipping tool and I copied and pasted. That's what I did. And I'm just going to save this somewhere that I'll remember. I'll save it on my desktop as June 2026. Okay. All right. So y'all got that part? I went to calendarpedia.com. I found the calendar that I liked. I brought it into Microsoft Word. I did all the editing there. So when I bring this into Leonardo Design Studio, I'm not changing the color of the text. I'm not doing any of that. I also could have, instead of doing what I just did, let me show you something else I could have done. I could have just, well, I don't know if it would have let me, but let's see. If I could have just copied it and go over here to text, and I could have just pasted. See that? The only thing about doing it this way is that it's not lined up anymore. Okay, so I wouldn't do it that way. Okay, so I'm gonna click cancel. How did you get it so small? You talking about right here, Donnie? Are you talking about on here? Hey, Jess. Is everybody okay? I'm gonna show you, Donnie. Is everybody okay? I know I feel like that was a lot. I hope it's not. You can't see my drop down? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, let me show you. I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me that. Big dummy. All right, let me go back into Leonardo. So like what I was saying was, if I was trying to just copy the text and bring it into Leonardo, I could, but I don't suggest you do this, but this is one option. You could click on the T for text and then just click Control V and paste it in. But I don't suggest doing it this way because the numbers won't be aligned with the days of the week. Okay, bye, Kristen. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, don't do this because your numbers are not aligned to the days of the week. Okay. So I'm going to just click cancel and not do that. But what you saw me do was the snipping. Like I saved a picture. So I'm going to bring that picture in here. So I'm going to click on File and Import. and I'm going to my desktop, and it was called June calendar. I called it June calendar or June 2026. Okay, so there's the calendar right there. I'm bringing it in as a print and cut, and I'm going to click next, and I'm going to click next again. I'm not going to make any changes right here. And then now I'm looking at this. I don't know how well you can see it, but I can see that some of the numbers don't have the blue outline around it. And I need it to have the blue outline around it. So what I would do in this case is I would use this smoothing level and I would bring it down. So I'm going to bring it down a little bit, and I'm looking for my numbers to be covered. Like all of these numbers, the 1, the 7, the 11, it's like not covered. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I think I got everything. That looks pretty good. So you can see there's blue around all of the numbers and the words. The Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love. Saturday, love. My Saturday, love. Mm, mm. Let me see. Don't want that. I think it's fine like that. Okay, click finish. Okay, so that looks pretty good, right? Doesn't that look good? So let me make it bigger. Let's move it over. Let's make it a little bit bigger. So y'all can see I have all my numbers: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I have all of that. And it looks good. Everything is aligned. It looks great, actually, right? So what I would do now is turn this off because I don't really need to be a print and cut right now. I still need to do a little bit because I need to add the heart right on their number. Now their heart, like ours, is on July 7th, right? Because that's our wedding date, July 7th, 2017. Theirs is going to be June 13th, right? 2026. So I'm going to go ahead and add their month and year at the top. And in order to do that, I need to click right here on the T and then type, June 2026. And I can decide, where I want it to go. I can also decide like what font I want to use. So I can start looking at them, like, to see which one. Now, come on now. That's if you say that's not cute, it ain't no truth in you. That's almond script. That's really pretty. That's really pretty. Okay, but I will keep looking. I can decide like, which one I like. Ugh. Let me see that other one from the other day, Alavander. That's kind of cute. Oh my gosh, I like June. I like June. I like that June. Oh my gosh. I like June, but I don't like 2026. So I might just do June in that font and then 2026 in a different font. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that one. Do you see how cute that J is? Like, are you kidding me? I like that. So I am going to click apply. And I like this. I like it. It's really pretty to me. All right, so 2026. Now I can go back and I can add that separately, right? So and it can be kind of standard. It doesn't need to be fancy, like that June. Let me find something that's pretty enough, but not. I didn't like the one. I didn't like that one. Uh, 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 uh. I like that. Back to school. I like that too. Background signature. I want something kind of standard, but also like soft. Uh, but I don't want the numbers to be like I don't know. I don't know. I want the numbers to be I can't explain it. Kind of like standard, not too curly. I like this. Let me see. I don't like those twos that much. Oh, too bold. Too weird. Too dark. Too light. Too dark. Y'all just give me a minute. It's gonna take a minute. I gotta find the right one. Ooh, sorry. Sorry I didn't have this decided already. I kind of like that. Oh, I'm sorry. Kind of like that. Kinda. This is stuff that nobody cares about for real. Like nobody even cares. I don't like the 6. I'm sorry. I can't even see the chat right now, y'all. I'm focused. Oh. Sorry. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. If it wasn't so dark, I kind of like that. Branding autumn. I don't like the 2s. Let me see beautiful chamomile. That might be it. I can't. I'm gonna look at the chat in 1 second, y'all. Beautiful. Let me see beautiful chamomile. If they have nice numbers. Ooh, I think I'm gonna go with that. Yes. Yes. Come on, girl. Yes. I love that. I love this. Hey, Corinne. I guess I could have. I like this though. I like this a lot. It's giving fancy. Okay, it's really giving fancy. I really like this. Okay, so then what I would do is select both. I would select the month and the year, and I would make sure they are aligned. Align to the bottom. Not like that. Undo. Let's go to undo. Let's align. Let's see. Center. Yeah, okay, like that. And then I would group them so they stay together. And I like that. And then let's see, is this all one thing? It should be. Then I will also make sure this is centered, align objects, center like that. And then I would group this too. And I think I'm going to keep the days of the week. I think I'm going to keep the days of the week. Even though mine doesn't have it, I'm still keep it. All right. And then now I just need to add their names, and let me get their names because I had to write it down. Because a lot of mercy. Okay. Do y'all know that when before a couple gets married, traditionally, the woman's name goes first on everything, like on invitations and all that stuff. The woman's name goes first, but then after they get married, the man's name goes first. So I'm going to put his name first because it's a wedding gift. So this will be after they're married, right? Okay, so his name is Dejan. And her name is Jarice, Jarize. Okay. And this is actually going to be down here. And what font was that at the top? Hold on, let me see what this was. This was alignment. Okay. Okay, so I need to go back. The name of that font was called Alignment. Dejan. Didn't know that? Dejan and yep. And Jarize, Jarize. Okay, that font was called Alignment. And I'm pretty sure I got that from Creative Fabrica. I like that. I don't know if I like the D on his name. Let me look at the let me look and see if they have a different options for D. I don't like that D. I don't like that D. I might not be able to use that font because I don't like that. Let me see, Elevander. Oh, y'all. That one is it's a little too fancy. Let me see, Alifba. That's another one I like. Not in this case. What y'all think about that D? Hey, Patrice D. Y'all like the D or no? I don't like that D. Ugh. No. Ugh. No, baby. And I might be so concerned about the D because, I have a D in my name and I'm careful about the D. Let me see what Beautiful Chamomile looks like with that, with their names. No. Come on, Belgium. Okay, but now that D is still very fancy, but I like it. That's a fancy D, but let me look at, there's another font called Madison. That's cute, but not for this, but it's cute. Not for this, but this one called Golden Coast, that's cute. But there's, let me see. What y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that one right there? It's called Grateful Valentine. I'll leave this one, and I don't want it bold. I'll leave this one, and then I'll click apply, and then I want to add copy, and I'll look at another one. Why are you doing the D so fancy like that? It's like over fancified. Like it's doing too much. I mean, they can have a fancy D, but they gotta be that fancy. Y'all don't like it? I don't know. Like, no, Delonda, that's not it. Okay. I don't like those D's. Let me look at this one called Madison. I like this. I don't like the and, but I like that one. Hello, Crystal. Hello, no. Hello, Summer. Hey, Butterfly. No. Hi, Janetta. This is the problem when you have too many fonts. Okay. No. Let me look for that one called Madison. Oh, this one's called Lovely Wedding. No. Medella can't. It's too curly. Y'all doing too much. I do like this one, Manstein. Let me see if they have a different D. Let me see if I think that might be the one. What y'all think about this one? Y'all like that one? You like that one? Okay. I like that one too. Let's see. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Let me make it bold. That just made it bigger. Oh, I don't know about this. I don't like the way, I don't like, look at those R's. Okay, that's better. I don't know. I kind of thought that was it. I might have to go with this is ridiculous. I might have to go with Samantha Upright. I was trying not to do that because that font is like not available anymore. But it's, what about this one? Yeah. Y'all like the first one? Y'all like the first one I had? This. But I gotta turn that off. Okay. I'll keep it. All right. We'll go with this. All right. So now I need to make sure everything is centered. Align object center like that. That looks pretty good. So now I need to group everything, and now I'll get the heart. I am. Okay, I'm gonna get the heart. So just down here, see where I am down here? There's a square. I'm just gonna select the heart and just bring it onto the canvas and click escape and change the heart to red like that. And then I want to put it behind the 13. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. You got that? Okay, so now I'm just gonna group everything. And I'm using, instead of using the heart slate like I used last time, I'm gonna use this square one. I can't use a heart one, but I'm gonna do this one this time. Okay. And it looks like this. And the size of this is, should I use a heart or should I use a square? Tell me what I should do. What y'all think? This one is 5 inches, you know, it's a square, so it's 5 inches all the way around. So I would resize this. I would not make the width 5 inches. I'll probably make the width 4.8. And I would make the height. I would probably just bring this down. I didn't want it to stay proportionate though. All right, 4.7 by 4.4, 4.4, 4.4. I think that's fair. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna use the square. I'm not gonna put anything around it. I'm gonna keep it just like this. I think that's fine. I think it's perfectly fine. So I'm gonna turn on my heat press to 400 degrees. And I did, what did I do last time? I forgot what I did. 600 seconds, 400 seconds. What did I do? Where's my phone? Y'all remember what I did? If I was a phone, what would I be? If I was a phone, it wouldn't be me. Thank you. Gotta make sure my volume is all the way down, honey, because I don't need any kind of demonetization. I'm gonna show y'all a video from our wedding. And I'll tell y'all a little story time about our wedding. When I tell you YouTube be playing with me, make the heart what? Larger? Okay, I will. When I tell you YouTube be like playing with my stuff, it's fine. It's fine, YouTube. It's fine. Oh, not that. I'm gonna show y'all a video from the wedding when we cut the cake. Because y'all think Peter is so serious and he just be just doing, he just so calm and quiet and nice and good. Y'all gonna learn. Okay. Cutting off the edge of the thing. You think so? So I made a reel showing this process, but I'm trying to see how many seconds I did for my heat press. I really don't even need my Romeo for this. Also, if I was making this with the heart, I would have to make it smaller because with the heart shape, you gotta really fit it in there. But I'll show you. I'll go get a heart. I gotta show y'all the tumbler I made too for Peter for his basket. I think I did 600 seconds. Yeah, 600 seconds. I did 385 for 600 seconds. It's taking forever. All right. Let me get this printed out. Oh, she said make the heart smaller. So I'm gonna come down here and select the build contours. And this is not really what I want. I want it to be a square. I don't want it to be each individual thing cut. So what I'm going to do is put a square behind it. So I'm coming right here. I'm just going to grab a square like this. And I'm just going to put a, make a square that's big enough that'll cover the whole thing. And I'm going to change the color of the square to white, kind of like what you would do in Cricut, right? And I want the square to be behind it, like that. So I'll select both and arrange. I want it to be centered and I want to group this. And then when I go to my build contours, I can see that what's going to cut is a square instead of every single number. Does that make sense? Okay. Hopefully it does make sense. I'm gonna click apply. And I think this is good. Okay, this is good. 8.5 by 11. We are good. And I guess if I can print two, I will. Let's see, edit, add, copy. Will two fit on here? Probably not. No, it won't. It's fine. I'll print a small. I'll print a smaller one too. Just so I'm not wasting the paper. All right, and let's click send design. And let's make sure everything's gonna fit. All right. Okay, send. Why is it showing that's not right. Set paper size. 8.5 by 11. Okay, but that's not right. I'm printing to my sublimation printer. And I do have to mirror this. I'm going to mirror it here. And I'm going to my properties. So since I'm mirroring here, I'm not going to mirror in the printer settings. So I'm turning it off here. I'll click OK. I'll click OK, and it's going to print right here. Like that. It's going to look cute. Print. Okay. Yes, you do have to mirror. Okay. Thank you. I think it's going to look really nice. I think it's going to look very nice. All right. So let me stop sharing and give y'all a little story time. Story time? The lander. You want the square ones or the heart ones? Do you want the link for the heart shape or the square shape? The heart. Okay. Let me get it. I'm not worried about y'all because I already ordered more for myself. I know who I'm dealing with. Heart-shaped slate. Purchased. I already know I did. And these have a very high rating, 4.7. I try to get stuff that's 4.5 and above. The reviews are at 4.7. Heart-shaped slate blank. All right. So a lot of y'all know that well, some of y'all know, some of y'all don't know. Peter and I got married. We met online. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that Peter and I met online? A little story time. Did anybody know that? Yes. Okay. Yeah, we did. We met on Match. We did. It was at Christmas time. I was on, like, they had a 30-day free trial, and I was like, let me just try it. It might have been 30 days or 2 weeks, whatever, right? And you know, I was very upfront that, you know, I had 3 kids, and it was a package deal, like, so I didn't want anybody to be like, oh, why didn't you tell me you had kids or whatever, right? Yeah, so that's how we met. And the first time we talked on the phone, I think I was in San Antonio or Austin. I was on a work conference, and we talked on the phone for like 2 hours. And the weekend when I came back from out of town, he was like, "Oh, you know, we can go out, right?" And I've never let anybody come to my house, so I was like, "Well, I could just meet you at the parking lot." We met at in a parking lot at Walmart, and went on our first date, and everything around us, like, we went to see I don't remember the name of the movie, but The Rock was in it. It was like it wasn't supposed to be 3D, but it was in 3D, so we really couldn't see anything because you needed 3D glasses, but they didn't give us 3D glasses. It was terrible, but we still made it. We had fun, right? It was fun. It was funny because everything that was supposed to go right went wrong. We were able to laugh about it, but you know, we talked a few more times, and, you know, we would meet, you know, a few places, you know, meet in public places or whatever. And then he asked me one day, like, you know, what side of town do you live in? And I told him, and he was like, "Girl, you lying." I was like, "No." And I said, "Where you live?" We actually lived in the same subdivision. Thousands and thousands. How many millions of people? We lived in the same subdivision. We had never seen each other ever. What else should I say? Say whatever you want to say. And it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. And we had been dating for not even 30 days, but I was renting a house, and the girl who I was renting from, she said she needed her house back because when she rented to me, she moved back in with her parents, and her husband and her father were not getting along, so she needed her house back. And so I was like, he got the zoomies, I can tell. Stop. Madison, call him. He got the zoomies on. I can tell. Go. I know y'all can hear him. Anyway, so I was renting a house from him. I was renting a house from this lady. So here it is, right? I printed it. It's mirrored. I'm going to put it on my heat press. I just normally like to let it sit there for a second. Just sit under there just to make sure it's dry. That's what I do. You don't have to do it that way. That's what I do. But anyway, I was renting, and I honestly, you guys, I had gone through a divorce. I didn't have anything. I don't have any family here. I didn't have anything, right? I didn't own anything. I know y'all can hear him. Go. He is running like crazy. But anyway, so I was like, when he got off from work, I was like, Peter, I got something to tell you. And he said, what? And I said, the girl who I'm renting from, she needs her house back. And he said, oh, that's fine. Y'all can move in here. I was like, no, we cannot. And he said, I can sleep on the couch. I'm like, no. I said, I'm not living with you with my kids. Like, I'm just not doing that. And I'm no shade to anybody who does, but I just didn't want to do that. And he was like, well, he said, well, I'll just move out because it'll be easier for you. It'll be easier for me to find a place by myself than it would be for you to find a place, with the kids. And so I was like, are you kidding? He was like, no. So he went and rented an apartment. I said, well, we're going to have a lease because you ain't putting me out, baby. Nah, we going to have a lease. You'll be my landlord. And because if we break up, what if you decide you don't want to be with me? What I'm going to do? No. So he was like, okay, draw it up. I'll sign it. So I drew up a lease, and on the lease, I think it said he had to give me 6 months notice. And so he agreed to it. And we dated. And so he was my landlord. So now I'm gonna get this cut. And I paid the mortgage. Until then he moved into an apartment, and he would come visit, and we would go visit him. And then it was time for him to renew his lease, and he was like, I really don't want to renew my lease. He said, I know, that I want to marry you. He said, so let's get married. Like, first of all, it's not even a proposal. Like, what are you even doing? So he was like, let me tell you, I said, plus I want a wedding. And so he was like, I tell you what, he said, let's get married. He said, so I don't have to renew my lease. And I promise you, I'll give you the wedding, whatever wedding you want. And so we did. We got married. And then we got married in February, actually, of 2017. And then we had our wedding. We had our wedding in July of that same year. And it was beautiful. It was amazing. Let me get this cut. Ooh. When I put this in the thing, I'm gonna show you a video from when we cut the cake. I'm gonna let it cut one more time. Yeah, so it's been amazing. It's been I can't even. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. All right, so here's the square, and I'm going to tape it down to the slate. We do. So on February 26th, we actually go to the restaurant where we had our first date. We go there every year. And then for our anniversary, we just take one trip every year. So last year we went to Peru. He is amazing. I just can't, listen. Okay, so I'm going to get this tape down and I'm going to press it. We just do one trip every year. And this year we're going later. Y'all, I ran out of Cricut tape in my thing, just in case you didn't need to know that. But I'm going to use this HTV Runt tape for now. This HTV Runt tape for now. And I'm going to do like I did last time, tape the butcher paper and not the thing. Bring my table up. Yeah, it's been amazing. It's been amazing. So now every time we go to somebody's wedding, we're like, it wasn't better than ours. Just wrong. I have some. I just don't feel like taking it out. But trust me, Marlise, I ain't never running out of Cricut tape. That ain't gonna happen, Captain. Let me bring this down so y'all can see. I have some Cricut tape. Trust me, I have some. Just don't feel like taking it out. You know, Madison and I went to lunch together today. We went to eat crabs. We went and had crabs at Juicy Crab. I'm taping the butcher paper and not the slate. So I know y'all can't see it, but I'm gonna let you see what I'm talking about. And you know, we were talking about everything that happened, like with the divorce and stuff like that. And I remember when I went through the divorce, you know, I was so afraid. I was afraid. I don't know why I'm telling y'all this or who this is for, but I was so afraid. I was afraid to get a divorce. Like nobody in my family was divorced. Like, you know, nobody. You know, I'm the oldest of my sister and brother. They're married. Nobody's divorced. And you know, not that people haven't been through tough stuff. They just stayed. And I just didn't want to live like that. But I was afraid that God wouldn't forgive me. So I stayed longer than I should have in the marriage. But I read something in this book. I think it was The Power of a Praying Woman. And it was something like God doesn't intend for us to be miserable. Like we're not supposed to be living a life of misery. And I was miserable. All right, so it's taped as good as I'm gonna tape it. And I did not tape the slate. I only taped the butcher paper. But one of the things that, you know, I used to like I had spent a lot of time like I'm praying for him, like powerful praying wife. Like I was praying for him every day. Like, Lord, please help my husband. You can't change anybody else. You can only change yourself. You got to change yourself. I need to learn how to pray for myself. And once I learned how to pray for myself, I knew I needed to get out of there. Because people always think, I got to stay for the kids. Kids don't want to live in a broken home. You're not doing that for the kids. That's not even helping the kids. That's actually hurtful to kids. When they gotta see fighting and arguing and all that stuff, that doesn't help kids. So stop thinking that way. All right, anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay. All right, let me show y'all this. Let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, let me see if I can go back. So I'm gonna show you us walking down the people. I'm saying when as soon as the kids graduate, I'm going to leave. What? They got to be miserable until they graduate? No, 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 no. I was wrong about that. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. All right, so this was us 30 years. That's awesome. Yeah, we were together for 20. All right, this was us walking down the aisle, like after they had just announced us. That's Peter's brother. He's passed away, but now though, it was like the best day. That's my mom in the red. That's Peter's mom. That's his sister. Oh my gosh, it was such an amazing day. That day was amazing. Yeah. And Madison told me, she was like, after we went through it, she was like, Mommy, I'm so proud of you. And that made me cry because I was like, wow. Let me show you this other one. Let me see if I can find it. It was such an amazing day. Let me show y'all this. While we're waiting for the cake. While we're waiting for the thing to finish. This right here. It was such an amazing day, y'all. I can't play the sound because I don't want YouTube to be playing with my money. Okay, so this was us. We were supposed to be eating the cake. I don't know if y'all can see, but let me pause it right. So you see this around the cake, this stuff that's going around the cake. I made that. I added that, and then that F. That's just the F that I bought from Michael's. I found that in the clearance bin, and I added some rhinestone border. I just glued that on there. Isn't that so good? Isn't that so good? I was a little bit crafty back then, just a little bit. I didn't have a Cricut yet. I wish I could play the sound. I still have that. Look at his lips. He was silly back then. Let me see if I can make it bigger. I wish I could make it bigger. I just want y'all to see what I'm dealing with. Okay? I just want y'all to see what I'm dealing with. Hold on. Let me put the thing back on. Oh, Lord. Oh, my gosh. I think I got to start back sharing and then stop sharing. Hold on. Let me see if it'll play. Y'all, I'm always messing it up. Oh, gosh. Hold on. Okay, let's see. All right, now I can stop sharing. All right. So while that's still going, it's on 226. I also want to show y'all. This was something that we used. So when the guests came in, instead of us having like a guest book for people to sign, we used this. So this is just a black and white photo of us, and then I don't know how I wrote this, but you could tell I wrote it with my hand. I wrote this, and then I wrote the date, and then when people came in, I had red and black Sharpies, and they just signed here. And then this is what's hanging like by our room. So this is something you could do, like if you are getting married, or if you're having an anniversary party, or somebody that's getting married. And this is just a 5x7 photo, black and white, okay? But if your colors are whatever, peach and teal, I don't know, I'm making that up, then you will use peach and teal Sharpies and have them, sign around it. But this was a really cheap idea. It was like really cheap, super cheap. It doesn't have a price on here, but that's something you can do. Okay. All right. I think that was it. Okay. So now this couple, the reason why I brought up the whole we met online thing, this couple that's getting married, they also met online. And one of the phrases that they have is, what is it called? One message, one coffee, one forever. So for them, I'm going to make, thank you, Tamika. I'm going to make them matching mugs with their name on it and that message. There's a whole thing behind it, but they met at a coffee shop. That conversation turned into 3 hours, and then they've been together ever since. All right, so I'm gonna get my Cricut mug press and get ready for that. So I think for her, I'm gonna do like a pink, and then for his, I'll do blue. Hey, Bonetta. Bonetta, I can't respond to you when you ask me questions. So you ask about the template on that reel, and I couldn't respond to you because can't respond to you for some reason, some odd reason, some strange reason. "41 seconds. Oh, I said I was gonna show y'all what I made for his. Let's see. Let me use one of these. And a pink one for her. I think I'm gonna have to find a different dress for to wear to this wedding, because I bought a dress, but I don't know what their wedding colors are, but I know what colors they asked everybody to wear. sealed up. Use this one for her. All right, let me get my gloves. I don't know, Bernetta. I tried to ask YouTube, like, I have one person who I cannot respond to in comments, and they said maybe they have you blocked. I'm like, I don't think so. They say stuff to me. I don't think they would have me blocked and still be talking to me. I don't know. You're the only person I cannot respond to. Feeling hot. See that? Isn't that so pretty? Hey, Evan. Isn't that so pretty? Let me find something to put it on. Oh my gosh. If I can put on this. So anyway, Peter was my landlord until we got married, and then he took over the mortgage like he's supposed to. And then that's it. And we live happily ever after. See that? Isn't that so pretty? Isn't that so pretty? You like the square and the heart? I do too. And you know what? Even though theirs has the days, the days on the week, days of the week, and mine. Oh, did I put a table now? Okay. And mine doesn't. Mine is, I would say it's a matter of preference for the days of the week. Let me see. What did I do with mine? See, where did I put mine? If I was a heart, where would I be? If I was a heart, wouldn't it be me? So where did I put it? Oh, right here. Hold on. So these both fit. This will fit in here too. Just gotta get it in there right. A lot. She's a liar. She made that up. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all, I can't fit it in there. Hold on. Well, this one ain't hot. I don't need my gloves. Okay. All right. So I'll turn it around. Ooh, but that's hot. All right. So ours doesn't have the days of the week. 50 years. Thank you. No, I didn't put the link in for the square, but I will. Okay, so bye. Mine does not have the days of the week. So take a mental picture of mine, but theirs does have the days of the week. So I would say that it's a matter of preference. Okay, I would say it's a matter of preference. Okay. I did list the link for the hearts. If you go with the heart shape, just know that your calendar is going to be smaller. Okay, with the square, you can make it bigger, because with the heart shape, you can't go bigger than, I don't remember. I know the size of the calendar is going to be smaller. Yeah, I use, well, you know I was going to use red, Courier. You know I was going to use red. Like what? What are we even talking about? All right, let me put my glove back on and put this one back up here. This one is, what was it, 5x5? See, theirs has the days of the week. I'll link this one. I didn't use red because I don't know what their wedding colors are. But isn't that so pretty? Okay. All right, let me link the squares. Oh, the square is, well, these must be millimeters. All right, let me link the square. Thank you, Eve. Square. Slate. Oh, wait. Sublimation slate. Oh, okay, I purchased. Okay, this is the PYD Life brand, and it came 10 in a pack. Dang, I bought these in 2025, y'all. Square, shape, slate. Okay. So they come in a box like this, and I still packaged them back in the box when I gave it to the first couple, but I did theirs in a heart. All right, so I wanted to show you something else. I did not make this, but I wanted to give you this as an idea in case you want to try it. Okay? Because I wanted there to be space around it, Courier. I wanted there to be space around it. I didn't want to try to take up the whole thing. Um, but I wanted to show y'all something. I did not finish this off, but I wanted to just give you this as an idea. I'm not going to go through the whole tutorial of it, but just to kind of give you an idea. Have y'all seen those? Like it's like a wedding photo, and then it has lyrics on top. Have y'all seen those? Some people have it. Like I would say like use a black and white photo, and then whatever your song is, add the lyrics to the top of it. Have y'all seen that? Okay, so I played around with just trying to make one today, and it came out cute or whatever. But I want to show you what it looks like. So this is an unfinished example. Unfinished example. Unfinished means it's not finished. It's not perfect. It's not complete. It's not done. But I just wanted to kind of test it out. So let me show you. What I did first was I went to download just like our wedding picture. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Hey, Geneva. No, that's not it. So, Let me show you the wedding picture first.
You want me to leave him up here?
If you're gonna put him on a leash, otherwise he needs to go back downstairs. He can be on the leash, right? You know you're gonna cry when you leave. Where is it, y'all? Literally downloaded a few minutes ago before we started so I could have it. Oh, this one right here. Okay, so like this is let me let it clear up. I don't see it. Let me show you this photo. So what I did was, this is one of the photos from our wedding. And what I did was I changed the photo to black and white. So I just used this photo right here. I went right here to edit. And then over here in the options, I just changed it to a black and white photo. I mean, you could use a color photo, I mean, if you wanted to, but I did not do that. So like I can go right here and change it like that, you know, look at the different options. I like this one, Onyx. So I would just click Save Copy. And then I would download this. And then there are a lot of different websites you can go to there are a lot of photos you can go to, not a lot of photos, a lot of websites you can go to find the lyrics to the song, right? Our song that we danced to was Exceptional by Babyface. Your love is exceptional. You know that song? Born of a heart of gold, fills me up to my soul. Y'all know that song? Okay, so download, find the lyrics, and then either put the lyrics on top of the photo or, put it like so that they're justified to the left of the photo. So I'm going back into Leonardo Design Studio to show you what I'm talking about. So I'm going to go back into Leonardo, go back here. I'm going to hide this. And I started playing around with it. So this is the photo, and these are the lyrics, and they're just off to the side. So I can, just have it here to the side like that, or I can go back in and, move them so that they're, centered on top of the photo so that it's more like this, right? And then I could put it in a frame so that it's, it captures our wedding day, plus it has the song lyrics on top. So it would look something like this. And then, I would make it bigger, and then I would probably change the color of the text so that you can actually see the text like that. So right now it's on like this light gray color. I could change it to white and see if that makes it better. I could keep it on that gray, but you see what I'm saying? This is another option for something you could do. And then you could put this in a frame, and then on the outside of the frame, you could add vinyl so that it has like the couple's name and the wedding date. That's also something you could do. You could do that for an anniversary. You could do it for a wedding gift. You could do it for whatever. Okay? What y'all think about that? This was my test one right here, though. So I just printed it out on, I printed this from my regular printer, not sublimation, right? Because if I'm just putting this in a frame, I'm gonna just get it cut and then put it in a frame. And then I will probably add like red vinyl or whatever, like regular adhesive vinyl, and put it on the outside of the frame. But I think I think it's cute. What y'all think? Can you do it with the words around the picture? You can. I think it's harder to do that. I mean, I guess if you wanted to have some of the words cut out, but the other option for me was just to have the words off to the side, because I imported our photo with the background, and because it still has a background, it's not just a silhouette of us. So it will be hard to get the words around. But I understand what you're saying. Okay. Okay. So that's something I saw on Etsy. I saw it on Etsy. And I was like, oh, that's a cute idea. Right? That's cute. It's cute or whatever.
So you can see my printer is printing out 4 copies.
Oh. Okay. All right. So let's get to the other idea with the mugs. So what I did earlier today was I went into Cricut Design Space, cheating, and I wrote down the size of the large beveled mug template, and I'm just going to use that to help me with this. I didn't get them yet, Myra. They don't come in until June 18th. Okay. All right. So let's do that. The size of the template. Oh, let's go back into in our design studio. Somebody tried to place an order with Miles and he's on a cruise. She's like, I reached out to Miles and he didn't respond. Can you do the order for me? Yeah, he's on a cruise. So sorry. Share. All right. So the size of the template in Cricut Design Space is 8.75 by 4.17. So I'm just going to get a square from down here like that. And I am going to unlock the proportions, changing the width to 8.75 by 4.17. And I said I'm going to put their names on it. And I'm also going to add their phrase, one message, one coffee, one forever. Find something simple enough. Doesn't have to be fancy. But it does need to be a different color so we can see it. Okay. Okay. Let me see. There's a font called School. Let me see. That's a little too blah blah blah. Too blah. It's too blah. What about that? What do y'all think about that one? Y'all like that? One message like that? Y'all like that? It's like simple, but you can still read it. It's bold. Let me see. I like that one. That one is called Script. Let me see. Script, but let me see another one. The Script. Let me see if Joseph Sophia. I haven't used that font in a long time. That's cute too, or whatever. What y'all think? I did, Angelia. What y'all think? You think it needs to be? That's cute. I like that too. I think it just needs to be something simple. It doesn't need to be fancy. Y'all like the first one? The first one? That's cute too. It was called Script, right? I like that too. I like everything. Oh Lord. Popsicle. There's another one I like. What is it called? Starts with an M. Montserrat. I like this. You like the first one the best? Oh, y'all don't like this one? Okay, the first one was called Script. Hey, Kristen, you're back. And we're back. I like that too. I like that. I like that. I like this one. This is for that same couple. This is for them. This is still warm. It's still for them. Their wedding is Saturday. I wish I knew their wedding colors, but I don't want to bug them because I know when I was getting married, I was like, please, y'all, please just leave me alone for a minute. Let me get my thoughts together. I think that's simple. I think this is simple. I like this, y'all. Maybe I'll do this one for him, and for her, it'll be in the other one. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, let's see. So, like over here, but I do feel like that's kind of like, let me see. Let me bring that line space closer, like that. And let's see, bold. We want it bold. Let's make it bigger, like that. Apply. Okay. Like that. Matching. Okay. And then I need to make another duplicate. Edit, add, copy, like that. So it's 2 mugs. Okay, and then edit, add, copy. And then for hers, let's go with that Script font. Let me see, Saturday. That's cute too. Y'all, I hate doing this. I'm sorry. Because I can look at fonts all day and all night. You know, I'll be like, girl, I ain't got time for this. I don't even have time for this. What are you even talking about? Okay. Uh, I like that too. Should they be the same? Do y'all like that one? I like that one. I wish I knew their wedding colors, but I don't. Do it the same. No, don't do it the same. Yes, same. The same. So do y'all like the one at the top or the one at the bottom? They do, but they don't have their wedding colors. They just have the colors that they want the guests to wear. That's what I looked at. The one at the bottom. Okay. So then I'll delete this. And and then for their names, they'll just be the same. And it's Dejan and Jariz. Make sure I'm spelling it right. Jariz. Uh, June 13th. Mm. I'm just going to change the color of the text. That's so plain. Maybe I'll just use the same. What was this one called? Rifanka. Rifanka. I'll use that same text, same font. That's cute. Oh, that's gonna be so plain. Edit, add, copy. It's fine. Okay. Align objects, center, and then group. And then select. Okay. Group. So I can delete this and just duplicate this. All right. That's so plain, right? Can you put a connection heart? Can you put a connection? Use the one that was the, I don't remember what it was. Yeah. But what if it's not? Let me plug this in. Put a heart. It's so plain, right? You ready to go somewhere?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. The font from the calendar. Oh, yeah. That's a great idea. Okay. What was it though? Manstein. Y'all are good at this. Rhinestone. Rhinestone. Oh, that's so cute. That's really cute. I'll fix one and then duplicate it. I feel like, okay. Should that be bigger? Should be over. That looks good. Put a heart behind the names. Mm. Mm. I don't want to do that. Maybe a heart. I could put a heart under. Uh, what was the thing? That was good. No, yeah, I don't. Let me. Yeah, I like this. I like it like this. And we're giving, but in comparison to the other couple, we're giving this couple money, so they gonna be good on gifts. I think it's fine like this. Um, trying to see if this should be bigger. I think it's fine though. Okay, so now let me just make sure they are aligned like that, and then I'll group these, and then arrange. That's good. Okay, so now is I can group that, and then I can just add a copy. But I mean, maybe a heart underneath. I wouldn't mind putting a heart like underneath, but I don't want to do too much. You know, like I think sometimes simple is fine. Let me see how it'll look though. It's a lot. It's I don't. That doesn't look bad. Let me see what they have on their wedding website. They had a whole bunch of colors on this site. It's a whole bunch. Hold on, let me tell you. Um, put the words the same of the cup. Wedding bells. Let me see what they have. Let me see. Okay. If you want to stop by HEB and get your mother some salt and vinegar chips, that'll be great. For me. That's yeah, they do. Not HEB, not HEB Kroger. Uh they don't really have, let me see. Is that husband? Hey. Hey. How you doing? I heard your voice. You want to come say hi to the people? Not yet. I gotta take your shoes off. No, I don't want to. I gotta take this because the limb fits that. Oh, okay. I don't want to take my shoes off and come back down. Thanks. Okay. Thanks it is. No, they don't. Y'all, no. Schedule. And I have another question too. Because the wedding is like in the morning and then the reception is like at night. So do you wear something to the wedding and then go rest and then wear something different to the reception? Like, do we need to bring all this stuff? Lily. I like to see him as soon as he get in. Florals. They want florals. They want people to be in florals. Do not wear white. I think should I keep the heart? Yeah. Keep the heart or no heart? Two rings. Let me see what they have it already in here. Design library. See, I was looking for a calendar earlier. Let's see, wedding bells. They got these. They got I don't like any of this. Oh, the heart. I think I made that. Let me see. Two rings connected. I didn't like that one. This? Oh, this. I don't like any of that. I don't like any of that. Let me see if they have two hearts. I don't like anything I saw right there. Two hearts. Let me see. Two hearts. I like that, but I don't like that circle around it. I don't know. I do like that. I will take that whatever airplane off. I like that though. Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't really like any of this. Mm-mm. It's a no for me, dog. No. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Let me see. Let's see, just wedding. I don't mind this. And I like those rings, but I don't want the words around it. I didn't like that. I do like that. And I don't want the just married because they're not gonna always be just married. Uh, can you remove the two rings next to the pink? Hide the words. Yeah, maybe. I didn't mind those bells. Let me look at those wedding bells again. I like those, but it's like giving Christmas. It's giving Christmas. Silver bells. Silver bells. Let me see what I have. It's Christmas time in the city. Let's see. Hearts. Ring-a-ling. There are also let's see. There are also like doodles. These are just doodles. There are also gosh, what is it called? In the Samantha upright. Let me see what they have in there. They have some fancy in Christmas time. Like this. That's pretty. This heart right here. In the city. I'm gonna just apply it for now and just to change the color. Hear the rain. See how pretty that is? Let me make it bigger. See that? That's pretty. Let me go back though. Soon it will be Christmas Day. But they have a lot of little, like this is pretty. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. They have this, they have that. They have a lot of little ja. I'll just pick one of these. Okay, which one? The first, second, third, or fourth? 1, 2, 3, 4. One, I know. Samantha Upright has all the things. 1, 2, 3, or 4. 4? 1? 401? 4? Y'all are me. I love 4. 4 is simple. 4 is beautiful. I like it. You like 3? Let's see. Okay. 4 it is. All right. And let me take this off. All right. Let me ungroup this. Thought I ungrouped it, but I guess I didn't. And let's arrange, center, zoom out. That heart is kind of big. I need to make that a little bit smaller. Arrange, center. Y'all like that? Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then let me group that and then do it one more time to make it match this. This is kind of bold in comparison to that, but it's fine. I think it's okay. Like that, and group that, and then select all of it and like that. Okay, group it, and then delete this to add copy. All right, we're good. Now I just need to get these cut and put in my Cricut Milk Press. Send design. Send. It's gonna be cute or whatever. Oh wait, go back. What happened? Oh wait. I thought I selected everything. I didn't. Like that. Apply. Apply. Okay. And then for my paper, well, if I can only do one. Dang it all. I wonder if I change the paper size to 8.5, it still won't just be one. Or can I put, what size is 8.75? Still have to just do one. So I might as well just do 8.5 by 11. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. All right, send. All right, send. Properties. I need to print two. It's gonna look great. It's gonna look great. Let me get my Cricut mug first. That I haven't used in forever. Let me show y'all. If y'all have been, let me stop sharing for a second. If y'all have been following the Father's Day basket journey, Father's Day basket journey, then you know I've been making gifts for Peter around the theme of unmirrored. I'm printing mirror. Well, it is mirror. Right, y'all following the journey, right? So the first thing I made was these shirts. 3 reasons why my pockets are empty and my heart is full. So it's the kids. And then the second thing I made was the money clip. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let's see. A little bit of cash, whole lot of love. See that? And then on this side, it just says Peter's emergency fund. So I did this with We Create. What's that called? Yeah. What's that called? Lumos. And then today I made this. Isn't that so cute? Isn't this so cute? So cute. He's gonna love it. I got 2 more things to put in there. It's gonna be cute. So I was like, what is this? Empty pockets. I'm like, you had to be there. You had to be there. All right. Butcher paper. think so too. I think you're gonna like it too. Don't start cutting up. Hey, Mandy. Don't start cutting up. Y'all hear how it's like printing loud, like weird? Should be fine. I'm gonna still let it cut. I'm gonna still let the Romeo cut it. Is it out of paper? It didn't print the second one. That's weird. It didn't. I set it to print 2, but it only printed 1. Husband?
What?
Don't work.
Finish.
Mm-hmm.
So I go do my reports and go have to say hi to the people.
I was gonna cook for you, but me and Madison went and had lunch.
Bill, sweet you and Madison had lunch.
Yeah, say hi.
What y'all? Hey everybody. What y'all?
Yeah, juicy crab.
Oh.
It was so good, babe. Oh my gosh.
I'm sure.
We went to a different one.
Where was it?
And Katie?
Oh, you got one in Katie now?
Yeah, it was really good. It was excellent. Better than the one we normally go to.
Well, ain't that so? Okay. I'm gonna check the rest of the game back in.
Okay. Oh yeah, because she asked if you were gonna eat that. That's what she cooked. She asked if you were gonna eat what she cooked for you. Man, that's wasteful. All right, this is the I think she's gonna like it. They were at the wedding we just went to, what, 2 weeks ago? They were there. I would have to dig that cricket tape out. Oh. We're gonna see how this turns out. Hope it's gonna be great. It is wasteful having to do it like that, but oh well. All right. Silver bells, silver bells. Why is that stuck in my head? Ring-a-ling. Christmas Day. All right. This is gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Y'all can't even see my Cricut Mug Press. Come on, Cricut Mug Press. Okay. Yeah, no problem. All right. It's gonna be great. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Now come on. I wonder if I moved it over here. My Cricut tape. Did I put it in here? No. I don't even know where I put it. It's somewhere. It's in there. Let me get this cut. It's fine. It's fine. Got to make your mind. All right. Does anybody still use Siser mats? Anybody? Bueller. Bueller. I don't know. They don't last long for me. Let it cut one more time. No, me either. Oh, I'm sure. Listen, Brandy, I'm sure somebody got it on video, baby, because that chicken was dead twice. You hear me? Baby, she did what? Killed it. Chicken was what? Dead. Listen, I could do some damage. That wedding we just went to 2 weeks ago, Their food was so good. I don't even like broccoli, but the broccoli was good. Everything was good. The food was delicious. The venue was beautiful. Everything was so nice. Okay, so I need to get this tape. Y'all, what my cooking tape? Oh, it's right here. But it might be time to reorder though, for real. Because it's not, I mean, this could go fast. You never know. You never know what to have. I do have a lot of gloves. Why do I have so many pairs of gloves? If this is all I have, I do need to order. Y'all joking. Look, I had, what, 9 of these? I had 9 of these, but I only see 3. I do have this. But I had, where's my, who came and took some of my tape? Why do I have so many pairs of gloves? Did Mary come take one of my rolls of tape? Something is going on. Or did I use it on? I must have used it on. That's not right. It has to be. There has to be another stash. Maybe I used it, but I don't know. I did use a lot. I don't know. I did use a lot of tape on that tumbler. Did it? Oh, okay. It's almost finished. I put one right here. So that's one. I finished one today. I cleaned these out, so it can be in here. It's gotta be, I gotta have some somewhere because I know I had more than y'all saw my thing? Did y'all see this? Look at this, so cute. I didn't open it yet, but I'm excited about these and the brayer. And then I got this. I ordered this. I don't know why. I just wanted a big scraper. A big blue scraper. Why? I don't know. All right, Cricket. Might have to get away a pair of gloves. Okay. 62. I got an order for 3 of those Juneteenth shirts because typically Miles would be making those, but he's on a cruise, so he's forgiven. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, it's so, oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that. It's so cute. He's going to love it. What do you have to put on them, Jess? What do you have to put on the sleeves? That's really good though. That's actually a blessing. Kids car show. What do you have to put on there? Right? So cute. That's their message on their thing. They have a whole story about it. I didn't read the whole thing. It was getting late. I'm like, okay, y'all, this is nice. Okay. This is really nice. But I read the whole thing. Yeah. So cute. Y'all, I ordered these. I ordered the bevel mugs. Every year they go on sale. And one year I think we were in Greece. When I came back, I had a whole bunch of them waiting for me. Because listen, I don't care. I'm going to get them while I get them. On Prime days, these are on sale like $2 and something. I think they were like $2 and something. I ordered a bunch of them. All the colors. My favorite one is the green. That's the hardest one to find. The green like this is the hardest one to find. But I got a lot of blue ones. I think I want to do it like this. I want to do it like this. Yeah. I don't even think I have any of those green ones left. And those are really, really popular at Christmas time. That's not bad. Where's my here. He's so cute, right? Those are the cricket ones. Oh, wrong way. All right. After we finish this, that's it, y'all. Is there a link for the mugs? I did not link them. I don't know how much they cost on Amazon because I actually got them from. Let me see if they're cheaper on Amazon or Michael's. I'm telling you, I got them when they were on sale. What is this called? Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. Because wait a minute. Let me see what this. That's not bad. These are $4.83 each. If you get this set, it's $29.99 for the set. But really, if you buy them individually, it's cheaper. Well, not all of them. See, they have the green one, but it's $4.99 if you just get one. But let me see something. I think Michael's is having a sale right now. Might be cheaper to get them from Michael's. Especially if you order online and get them shipped. That's what I did. I ordered them from Michael's and I got them shipped and it was cheaper. I think I ordered like 20 of them. Oh, yeah, no. That's what is this? Okay, got it. What is this? Oh, they out of their minds. They must be out of their mind. It's actually cheaper to get them from Amazon. How many do you get? They must be they Cricket, come back to life, because what are you talking about? What are you even talking about? Oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. They're cheaper. Listen, get them from your wallet press. This one, get them from Michael's, because right now, if you buy two, you get two free, and they're $4.24, but only online. Did y'all hear what I just said? Let me make sure I'm reading that right. 50% off. Buy two, get two free. What am I waiting for? Why am I still talking to y'all? Why? What? Y'all hold on. Okay, I got things to do. What? That's not a deal. But I think it's only on the gray ones. That's not a deal. What, 8. You gotta look for to find the best deal. Hold on. 44. That's not a deal, y'all. That's not a deal. Okay, hold on. Let me see if that's a deal. Divided by. That's not a deal. That's not a deal. These are $5.83. If you get them from Amazon, it's cheaper. $4.24 is not a bad price. If you're trying to get the Cricut ones. If you're trying to get the Cricut ones, $4.24 is not a bad price. But if you get the gray ones with the gray inside, they're buy two, get two free. But it says you can mix and match in the store. And if that's the case, I need to hurry up and get off of here because I need to go to the store. Like, what are we even doing? I bought a different brand, but they're not 15 ounces. I bought the brand. I wanted to just try it. But I was going to talk with my book club. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute, y'all. Oh, I hope they love it. I know. I know, but I only saw that on the gray ones, Brenda. But look, so this will be his. That's their message. Message. Hey, Danny. Hey, Danny. And this is hers. So I think it's cute or whatever. Isn't that so cute? Oh, if you can see it good. It's cute or whatever. Their little thing. So for the couple, this is all I'm making for them. I'm not making anything else for them. I'm not making anything else for them. Just they're gonna get these mugs and then this slate. And they're doing something called a money dance. I don't know, never heard of it, but there's like a tradition or something about a money dance. So we have to have money for the money dance. So they're getting this and the money. Okay, so there's that. All right. See that? Isn't that so cute? I think they're gonna love it. Oh yeah, that's what they're getting. Okay. So I even though I only made 2 gifts, I showed you 2 other ideas. I think I showed you 2 ideas, right? I showed you this, right? You could do this, right? If if I don't know how many of y'all are getting married, or if you know somebody's getting married, you can show them this as an idea. This is what people signed instead of signing a guest book. So we didn't have a guest book. This was our guest book. And so we just had this at the door, at the table when people first walked in, and then we had the red and black Sharpies, the thin ones, and they could sign this when they came in. And then I also showed you how to make this. And then I showed you the idea of doing the song lyrics on top of a black and white photo. And this one was my unfinished, right? The unfinished version, like that. So you could have the song lyrics like right on top of the photo. And then, like if you wanted to put this in a frame, then you could put it in a frame and put vinyl on the outside, like, and maybe put like Peter and Delonda, 7717, like that. Small cutting board. Nah. This is a thumbprint, a guest book. What does that mean? Thumbprint, a guest book. Thank you. Now those cutting boards that I did for the other couple, y'all, if you have a laser, you should seriously consider shopping at Home Goods. Those cutting boards are, in my opinion, very reasonably priced, and they engrave super nice. They engrave super, like I had to make one for Peter and I because I just loved it so much. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I did um a cutting board for the couple whose wedding we just went to, but then I also made one for us, and it was really nice. It was really nice. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So hopefully that did help and give you some ideas. Even if you just, if you're not doing a wedding, but you're celebrating like an anniversary, celebrate yourself. You gotta just be celebrating somebody else. A thumbprint around a beehive. Oh, okay. Did they put their name? Because how would you know who did it? Oh, like boop, boop, boop. Oh, that's cute. Cute. Love. This is still hot. All right. Y'all good? What was the thing over here? Oh, and the other couple I did a slate and the cutting board and the this, and we did a lot of things. Okay, did we accomplish our goal to learn how to make two personalized wedding or anniversary gifts with Romeo? You did, Janet. Y'all, I gotta tell y'all a little story time before we go. I have to tell y'all a story time before we go. I know we've been on for 3 hours, but I gotta tell you. Listen, some of y'all know because you follow me on Facebook, either on Crafting with Delonda or Delonda for my personal page. I have a Facebook profile, but I also have a Facebook page and I also have a Facebook group, whatever, right? But anyway, last weekend, Peter and I got up at 3 in the morning. We drove to Mississippi just to meet my uncle halfway because he lives in Georgia. So we met him in Mississippi, like close to the Mississippi state line. And I gave him my HTV Ront D1 DTF printer because I thought that I was finished with it, right? Because I was like, most of my content, I won't be using that one anymore. I'll be using the D2. Well, the day before we planned to go, I had told HTV Ront that I was giving that printer away and that I was going to make one more video so I would still have content about the D1. And they don't police me, right? They don't say like, oh, you can't give it away or you can't. They don't do that, right? And I made a video comparing the speed, the print quality, the software, just the different things about the two printers. And yes, and let me show you. So these were the results from the D1, right? And I showed this in the video. So the D1, this is what the butterfly looked like, right? You see it, right? See how vibrant it is? See how deep the colors are, how vibrant. It's really nice. Right? And then this is from the D2. It's still nice. It's still vibrant, right? It's very nice. But what I noticed is that the colors were darker from the D1. And when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, right? So I told my uncle when I got there, I'm like, man, I said, if I had made this video 2 weeks ago, I would have canceled this trip because I don't know if y'all can see it good, but once I saw the difference, I was like, man, I should not give this printer away. I need to keep this printer because this printer is really good. So, and I'm not a person who likes to go back on their word. So I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go forward. I have to give them the printer. We had already packed it up and everything. I had already taken all the ink out of it and prepared it, to give it away. So we got there and then I was so sad. And then on the way back, I was like, I'm gonna just ask HTV Ront, like, what can they do? Like, what can I do? Like, oh my gosh. So I looked on the website and the D1 was sold out. Can we all say devastated? Can we all say devastated? And I was just like, oh my gosh, like, what am I gonna do? So I reached out to HG Ron. I told him, like I said, I gave this printer to my uncle. I didn't realize that it was like the colors were so vibrant and all of this. And they said, well, right now it's sold out. We'll let you know when it's back in stock. So I'm gonna buy another one. I'm gonna purchase one. Sick to my stomach, sick and devastated. Sick and devastated, sick and devastated. But they're gonna let me know when it's back in stock and I'll just buy one. And I told my uncle, I said, you really got a good deal. You really did. No, they are, but they're only gonna have a limited quantity when they do come back in stock. They're not gonna make many more, but they're gonna let me know when they have it back in stock. Jess, guess what? This is gonna sound so crass. I'm gonna say it anyway. Jess, guess what I did? Devastated. Who else has a D1? Who else has a D1? I don't know. I wanted to ask them about that, like why were the colors different? But I think it's because the software. Who else has a D1? Mama V, Mama Va. Is that Mama Va? Who is that? Mama Va. And because the the D2, no shade against the D2 because listen, I don't have to have the money dance African tradition. What? Oh, money. Oh, she worship and crafts. What do you mean recommended settings? I just use whatever is in there. I don't. I can't. I don't even change the settings. I just put it on the feathering. The D2 is amazing. No shade against the D2. No shade against the D2. The D2 is still good, but I did not realize that the D1 was as good as it was. And let's be clear, I never said anything bad about the D1. I never said like, oh, the D2 is better. I never said that. I've always said I love the D1. I started every video with, let me be clear, I love the D1. I just did not realize the color differences. Angelia, you have the D1 or the D2? But I'm gonna buy another one. I promise. When it's back in stock, I am going to buy a D1. Which one do you have? I don't think it's an African. She's not African. Which one does she have? I think she's. I don't know where she. Let me see where she's from. I think she's from Thailand or something. Oh, Philippines. She's from the Philippines. She said, it says the money dance has many different iterations and cultures across the world. The Filipino tradition, money is pinned and attached to the newlyweds as they dance together. Angelia, they are cricket mugs. These are the 15-ounce. These is these. It's the 15-ounce beveled mugs. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get out of here. Jess, I email you because I can't say it out loud. It'd be too embarrassing. Can't say it out loud. I email you and tell you what I'm gonna tell you. I guess so, Brandy. I guess I've never, I never heard of that. We haven't been to a wedding like that, but everybody do their thing. I know we need to do a anniversary money dance. Okay? Yeah. All right, let me say bye to the people so that they can go ahead and head out if they want to head out, Brandy. Thank y'all for being here tonight. Hopefully, you found this helpful with the ideas, if you were looking for ideas for gifts or to make or whatever. I appreciate you being here. Please do not engage in road rage. Please do not engage in road rage. Please do not engage in road rage for any reason. Any reason. Any reason. Is there's literally no reason. I can't even think of a reason. Like, what's the reason? We don't have a reason, right? We don't have one. Okay. um think things are just, we're just in a strange times right now, and what we need to be doing is focusing on how to love one another, how to show compassion to one another, how to show understanding to one another. um yeah, love, love, how to show kindness to one another. That's what we need to be focused on right now. Not trying to create any kind of division. Not trying to create any division. That's not the solution to anything. That's not the solution to anything. I'm seeing a lot of division, and I don't like that. I did not grow up like that. I did not teach my kids that. I don't like it. Um, so don't contribute to it. Don't contribute to it. Okay. All right. Thank y'all for being here. And I love you. Okay. So y'all can head out if y'all don't want to see whatever Brandy about to ask you about this printer. Okay. Because Brandy got a question for me about this printer. I'm gonna see if I can help her. Okay. Thank you. All right. What's up, Brandy? Put this in a box. Oh, Brandy, also, let me show you something I bought. I don't know if you have one of these. I never used it, but I bought this. It's supposed to help you. I never used it yet, but I will. I will. I bought this probably a year ago. P4. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I see that, Brandy. What number does it say? 50? It says 50. It won't stop heating up. Let me see if I have a manual. Brandy, you know I don't have my glasses yet. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, I can't see yet. I don't get my glasses June 18th. You ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing, baby. I'm gonna be like, what? Yes, but not yet. Okay. Oh. Okay, Brandy, it says, do you have this already? Do you have this already? Hey, Sylvia. Alicia, this the only way I can do it. I didn't even know what that is. It says P4 is standby mode. Okay, it says P4 standby mode, touch set P4, and you can set standby time with the up and down to reach the desired value with a range of 0 to 120 minutes. 0 refers to standby disabled. Okay, it reads off on the display and the heat press starts to cool down. Standby only happens when the machine is not in use and it reaches P4 set minutes. If you want to use the heat press, please wake up the heat press by touching any button on the control display. Okay. Please follow the guidance if your controller P3, P4. All right. P4, the temperature calibration. Here you can calibrate temperature difference by increase or decrease. P4 becomes 10 degrees Fahrenheit if the heat platen is 10 degrees hotter than what? I don't know what that means. Finally, touch set to complete all settings so the heat can start heating up. Touch set P4. 0 refers to standby. Oh. What does yours say, Brandy? Touch set. You can set the standby time. Oh. 0 means that is disabled. Standby for 0 minutes. Touch set. So mine is on 50 minutes? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Standby, it reads off and the heat press starts to cool down. Standby only happens when the machine is not in use and it reaches the P4 set. Well, I don't want mine on 50 then. I want it on 25. Maybe that's why, you know how I always said it takes so long to heat up? Maybe it takes that long because I have it on 50, but I never changed it. It came out like that. Okay. Oh, did that help? All right. Let me look at the thing right quick. The oven. To set the time on the oven. Now, Janet, you know I'm blind. It ain't no light over here. Hold on. I gotta bring a light over here. Hold on. Janet, I'm blind. Hold on. Okay. I forgot. Let me see. Okay. Janet. Janet, blind baby. Janet, on the oven, all you gotta, you know how you have let me take a picture with my phone. Take a picture with my phone. Okay, Janet, see right here, see this button right here? Press that and then go up. I put mine on 130 seconds. Thank you, Eve. Hey, Gina B. Press that and then go up to 130. And then for my temperature, I have mine on 266 Fahrenheit. It's not showing that, but it's because it's heating up. Okay. See that? You see it really good. But Janet, if you look at any of my D2 videos, I show my exact settings every single time. I made sure that I didn't just, I'm getting ready to print something. If you look at any of my D2 videos, you'll see my exact settings for the print in the software. I made a video to show how I dispose of my waste ink. I did a lot of different things. It also beeps when it's ready. It beeps when the time runs out, but it also beeps when it's ready for you to put the thing in. Did you update your software, Sean? I updated the software. Punehod? Oh, I never heard of that one. Angelia. Never heard of that brand. Brandy, if you need me to take a picture of this and send it to you, I will. Yours not beeping? Oh, but Brandy, you know we had another thing put in. We paid an electrician that come and add another thing. What, I don't know what it's called. Thing. You know the thing. Yeah, that is on the thing all by itself. Thank you, Janet. Yeah, we paid $1,500 for that. And he put, I'll take a picture of it. And he added another thing in the circuit. Ran the wires through the thing. So down there's like a 4 That's the one that we had added. Yeah, that we had that 4 thing added. So the embroidery machine is hooked up above that. Yeah. Because that HTV rod is what was doing us. That I don't know if you see some of those videos when the light was like dim, like this girl is about to start whispering and singing any minute. It was because of that, for the old HTV rod. Yours is not beeping, but mine just might be wrong, Janet. That might be it. Let it go through the timer and see if it beeps. You know what I mean? Close it, Janet. Close it and let it go through the time and then see if it beeps, because mine might be malfunctioning. Okay. Don't you don't want yours to be like mine. Mine might be wrong. Because it's irritating. I'm like, God dang it. No, I can't All right, y'all. I'm gonna head out. Go spend time with my husband. And we were watching Wonder Man. Wonder Man. Have y'all seen that? That's a new thing on Disney Plus. We started watching it. What? No, it was the HTV run that would do me in. But hopefully y'all found it helpful. Maybe we need to have a Q&A day. Bring your questions. Anything I can answer, I will. Anything I can't, I won't. That's it. Delonda, you can't help me because you don't know Jack. Sorry. I need some water. I used to keep a water bottle up here. Stop doing that. Oh, right here. Let's. Yeah. I thought about that. I thought about that. But then I'm like, what if nobody has a question? I'll just be sitting there staring at the thing. You would like that? Hey, I might have to do that. That might not be a bad idea. I could be working on stuff. Do a Q&A day. That's not a bad idea. I mean, I thought about it, but I'm like, I don't know. Good night. Okay. All right. Take it to your making. No, because then the wrong people hear that and then they fake it to forever. Like, how long you gonna be faking it? You've been faking it a long time. We over it, okay? We over it. What you faking, okay? Cool it. Some people take that literally. Literally. Yeah. I was happy we finally got that done. I find that with these, you have to put these in first. Then put the thing in. It just works so much better. See that? Bam! All right. Good night, y'all. Hopefully it was helpful. Oh, really? We're going to read questions now. That's not a bad idea. But my mind is not stable enough for work with me. I'm normally using more than one machine and it can get overwhelming and confusing and frustrating. Normally I have on my headphones and I'm doing, trying to get all these ideas out of my head. Like, imagine having 100 ideas in your head all the time. Anyway, let me get out of here. Hopefully y'all did find it helpful though, and you're good to go. All right, thank y'all for being here. Love you so much. Like machine, yeah, I could. We'll see. I'll think about that. All right, let me know if you need the book, and I will take pictures and email them to you. And Jess, you're not gonna like my proposal, but I'll tell you about it if you want to know. You can just email and say, Delonda, tell me about your proposal. Okay, it's gonna sound weird and wacky, but it is what it is. It's me. All right. All right. Bye, y'all. Love y'all so much.